Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Back on Track radio show. My name is Hunter Wilson, and today we're going to be talking about the ASICS Sound Invitational in North Carolina. This was a very weird meet showing middle school events to high school events to some college events and even pro events. The pro events we'll be talking about today. We'll be talking about the 800, the 3K, the 5K, and the mile. Mile being the biggest out of the four. So let's get right into it. The 800, it introduced the 17-year-old Cooper Lutkenhouse winning the entire event, first event of the day. Cooper Lutkenhouse running for Nike with a new PB and new U20 world record and facility record of 144.03 for the half mile. That is just absolutely absurd. Honestly, he is on a insane run, winning the Millrose Games 600 in another U20 world record. He is on an absolute roll this season. Next, we have Handel Robin from Penn State, 144.73. That's a new Division I number 2 this season and a new PB for himself. That puts him right behind Colin Solomon of NAU with a 144.42. In third place, we had Abraham Alvarado from Under Armour Dark Sky. His time was 145.62, which is a full second PB off of his 146.73. Next, we have Isaiah Harris from Brooks Beast, a former NCAA outdoor 800-meter champion. He ran 145.62 to round off his season. He's done for the season. Next, we have John Rivera of Brooks Beast, 146.17 for the half mile. That's a new PB for him. And the last two were Alex Emmett. Sorry if I mispronounced these names. Alex Emekwa from Under Armour, 146.84. And in seventh place, Justin O'Toole from Atlantic Track Club, 147.09. Two very impressive times. Whole field under 150 is very impressive, very fast race. Moving on to the ASICS 3K Invitational. This one was a very stacked race up front. We had halfway through, it was Nico Young, Jared Naguse, Ethan Strand, Jordy Beamish, Luke Hauser, all big names in the sport, up in the front pushing the pace. They were kind of trading off laps a little bit to keep it honest, keep the pace fair. And they ended up running incredible times. In first place, we had Nico Young of Adidas. He just ran at the Millrose Games in the mile. He set a new PB for himself there. Comes to the ASICS Sound Invitational, wins the 3K with another PB in the 3K. He ran 7:33.32, which is a new facility record, beating Jared Naguse, who got second in the Wanamaker Mile at the Millrose Games. He got second here in the 3K. He runs for On Athletics Club and ran 7:33.78. So a very close, very tight race between Nico Young and Jared Naguse. We have Ethan Strand coming in third from Nike Swoosh Track Club, 7:35.29. A little bit off his PB. His PB is the NCAA 3K record of 7:32.3. He did that with his teammate Parker Wolf 2 years ago at the Boston University indoor track. In fourth place, we have Matthew Wilkinson from Under Armour Dark Sky coming in with 7:35.77. That's a new PB for him. Sixth place, once again, sorry if I mispronounced these names. Darragh McKellen from Ireland, 7:36.83, coming all the way from Ireland to run the 3K. Seventh, we have Jordy Beamish, another big name. On Athletics Club, 7:39.79. Maybe a little bit off race for him. If he was probably more towards the front of the race after that halfway mark, he probably could have been in a good position to win it. But from what I remember, he kind of backed off at 2K, kind of didn't want to go with the leaders anymore and led his own pack. So he was there in the race, had the potential, but didn't have the endurance as these other guys do. at the moment. In 8th place, we have Luke Hauser, Atlanta Track Club, 740.38. Kind of the same thing as Jordy Beamish. She kind of faded off the pack a little bit midway, a little bit more than midway through the race. Still, 740 still an amazing time. 9th place, we have Jackson Sharp from Hoka Naz Elite, 741.65. That's a new PB for him. And I think only third time ever running the 3K. So that is a very, very good time. In 10th place, we have Waleed Suleiman from Brooks Beast, 744.12. And in 11th place, Matt Strangio from Brooks Beast, 750.61. A little bit of an off race for him, but he's going to bounce back next week. I already know it. Moving on to the ASICS 5K Invitational. In first place, we had Andrew Hunter, for those that know him. He runs for ASICS, so winning his own team's meet, his own event, is a very, very good showing from ASICS. With a time of 13:10.87. Now, that is absolutely blazing if you know a little bit about track. 13:10 is absolutely blazing for the 5K. That is a new facility record also. So ASICS holding their own facility record, which is what you love to see. Second, we have Abdihamid Nur from Nike Swoosh Track Club, 13:11.59. I remember watching Abdihamid Nur while I was in high school. He was in college. He ran for NAU. 13:11 is an amazing time for him. Love to see him coming back from injury. Next, in third place, sorry if I mispronounced this, Guleev Singh, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, from India, 13:15.84, which is a very, very impressive time from the Indian runner. In fourth place, we have David Malarkey, who ran unattached, 13:18.4, possibly trying to look for a sponsorship. Nike, New Balance, Hoka, On, any of those. 13:18 is a very impressive time and could get him a sponsorship. Fifth place, we have Scott Beatty from Hoka, running 13:19.58. That's a new PB for him. Very fast race. In sixth place, we have Casey Nevillebard from Under Armour Dark Sky, 13:27.44. A little bit off those first five as a pack. Still a great time to run individually. In seventh, we have Bernard Ketter from U.S. Army WCAP, 13:34.06. Another great time from the Army. In eighth place, we have Graydon Morris from Puma Elite, 13:38.78. Very close to Bernard Ketter. 4 seconds off. There was definitely a tight race between the two. Ninth, we have Will Smith, not the actor, from Hanson Brooks Distance Project, 13:52.45. Not a PB, but very close to his PB. Definitely looking to break that in a week or two. In 10th place, rounding out the field, we have Braden Palmer from Hanson Brooks Distance Project, 13:55.64, coming in right behind his teammate Will Smith. Maybe both running together, both looking for 2 BBs. Just missed it. Both of them just missing their PBs by slight margins. But that is a great 5K field if I've ever seen one. And now, moving on to the event of the day, the ASICS Salem Sports Invitational Mile. This was a very stacked field from top pros to top college athletes to even top U20 athletes. Sam Ruth being the 16-year-old athlete I'm talking about, coming off his 3:48 U20 world record from Australia. That is amazing talent. 16-year-old Sam Ruth from Australia, 19-year-old Cameron Myers. Both of them, Cameron Myers has a 3:47 PB, and Sam Ruth, 16 years old, with a 3:48 PB. Both of them absolutely incredible times. Sam Ruth, sorry, I know I said U20 world record. It's really a U18 world record. Still an impressive time. All right, so winning the mile is Olympic champion Cole Hawker from Nike. He ran 3:45.94, which is the new American record, and facility record, and he was also point or a tenth of a second off the world record, just missing the world record in this mile. His Oregon back when he was in Oregon, his Oregon teammate Cooper Tier of Nike, running 350.49, coming in right behind his former teammate, former college teammate, now pro teammate Cole Hawker. Love to see those two back at it again. In third place, sorry if I mispronounce his last name, we have Vincent Kaiteti. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. From Under Armour Dark Sky, 351.78. Amazing time, honestly. Fourth place, we have Titan Legrix from Italy, New Balance athlete, 351.9. New PB for him. In fifth place, we have the NCAA athlete George Cootie from Virginia Tech, 352.02, which is a new Division I number two this season. That's a new PB for him. He's looking to get that Division I number one spot to get that first seed into nationals. In sixth place, we have Jack Ansky from Under Armour Dark Sky, 352.09. Very close between him and George Cootie, only separated by 7/100ths of a second. In seventh place, we have the 16-year-old Sam Ruth of Nike, running 352.46, a little bit off his PB. Watching the race live, he kind of looked like a lost puppy running in lane 2 the entire time, not really cutting into lane 1, running the extra distance, putting more strain on his legs. That just comes down to experience, though. If he was more experienced, he would have known to cut in sooner. He started on the California line, which is not the regular start line, but a starting line a little bit ahead of the others, but you run in the outside lanes for the first lap. And then you're supposed to cut in. He kind of missed that part of the race where he didn't really cut in. He ran next to Cooper Tier for a long time in lane 2, kind of wasting a little bit of energy. But like I said, that all comes with experience, and he has plenty of it to come. In 8th place, we have Eduardo Herrera from Under Armour Dark Sky, 354.12. Very impressive time. PR for him, or personal best for him. And rounding out the field, we have in 9th place, we had Ronan McMahon Staggs, signed with Diodora, 357.23. A little bit off his personal best, but at the same time, whole field was under sub 4. So very impressive field, very impressive race. All great times. We actually also had Iona's own Damian Dillicher race in one of the later heats of the mile. They only clocked his 1,500 meter split, which was 339.84, which probably would have equated to a 356, 357 mile, which what you love to see from another Iona alum. He's signed with Under Armour Baltimore. So shout out to Damian. Great job at the race. That is all the information I have for us today. But before we go, I actually wanted to have a special announcement. This weekend at the Armory in Manhattan, in lower end Manhattan, we have the MAC invitation, the MAC Championship. MAAC, not MAC, MAC Championship for Iona. Iona Track and Field is going to be there. Tune in there a lot. It's not live streamed, but you could go there in person. Tickets are sold at the counter. And from what I see, it starts at 5 o'clock with the miles. Day 1 is Saturday, tomorrow, February 21st. Those are the prelims. And then the next day, Sunday, February 22nd, are the finals, starting off with the mile on both days. So tune into that. We'll talk about that next week, and how Iona does as a team, as individuals. Talk about that next week, and we'll get into that. But that is all we have for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.